what's up, y'all? It's Poppin' Cracking. It's D. Bossy Rex, this album, and Preach Vid is titled Lizzo is done with body positivity now that she lost weight. Okay, I want to hear what they have to say and see what evidence they provide that supports this, because I don't know about her body positivity journey. I do know that I will come across a lot of toxic body positivity on like TikTok and whatnot, and you know that I've always rolled my eyes at like, y'all are ridiculous. But I know on the other end there were more normal body positivity where people would just be like, hey, I'm a bigger person and you know I'm loving myself regardless and I'm gonna look cute regardless and y'all gonna deal. Like, what, I don't care what y'all think. Nothing wrong with that. But then you had people on the other end just saying the wildest, like, off the wall stuff, and it's like, what? You know, so I don't know, you know, which body positivity she was a part of, and I don't know if she's saying, hey, fuck all that shit now that I'm getting skinny. I don't know the situation, but he's gonna tell us about it. Let's watch.
Got one for you.
Or they, my bad. It's two.
You look good, queen. Hold on.
Work.
Hold on. Let me show the fit then.
Period.
Let me give you the fit details, because you already know.
She looks great.
You already know I'm in that giddy. You already know I'm in that.
She getting skinty.
I'm in that giddy. I'm in that giddy hoe. Yeah.
Love to see it.
So Lizzo been on her weight loss journey. She been loving it.
She been acting like that though. To be fair,
She been showing off her body.
I knew you was about to show me a clip of Lizzo. The minute I saw Lizzo.
She looks great.
When she lost weight and shit like that, and I was like, and she's been getting mad hate.
Yeah.
Mad hate for losing weight and stuff like that. When I saw that, I was like, yo, Abba is late.
I'm not
He's late, but any minute now. Any minute now he's gonna come with that. And I was waiting for it to come from you.
Why did you want to bring it up?
Because it's really from you. You've been saying that. Because you've been saying that.
Yeah.
You've been saying exactly that. You could roll back the clip, but yo, it's all fun and games when you're in your 20s, but when the age comes up, it really changes. When you hit that 30-30, your body really tells you something. It tells you, yo, slow down. Slow down or I'm going to stop.
I do notice that too. The really toxic body positivity girls on TikTok, they would be in their 20s. You could tell they were young. So it's like, yeah, I went to the doctor. I'm healthy. Everything's fine. Nothing wrong with me. It's like, for now.
40 is another bit. 45 is another bit. 50 is another. Hey, that weight that you have is mad cute in your 20s. But then after that, you suffer the consequences. And you don't even have to be big.
She been in her 30s, though, I believe.
Scared of catching that third permanent Z, going to sleep permanently, because that's what's going to happen. Now listen, when your belly's got bellies, when your knees got bellies, it's a problem. And I know she used to be about that body positivity when she first came out of the scene. You know what she did almost a year and a half ago? She changed her tune. You know what she started saying?
She said what?
She says, I'm not sure about body positivity. I think I embrace something called body neutrality.
Body what?
Neutrality.
What the fuck is that?
That's where it's just like, listen, health and weight matters, but I'm going to be neutral about it. I won't shame, but I won't say anything. And you know why she did that?
She won't shame because she did her time of shaming to the dancers.
Partially. I think it was mostly because she knew she was about to start losing weight. She got on that
Ozempic.
Ozempic. She was already on and so she knew what she was going to do.
Y'all think everybody on Ozempic? I hate y'all.
She's like, I need to rebrand so my fans don't get mad at me like they got mad at Adele. Remember how, remember people got so mad at Adele for being healthy. Right? You see it. Lizzo, Adele, when they lose weight, they get backlash. And she saw what happened to Adele, so she said, listen, her policy, we got to rebrand before we change your whole look. Because you remember what she used to say? I pulled up a quote because I needed some context. So I'm like, weren't you one of them body positivity? She says, I know I'm fat. It doesn't bother me. I like being fat. I'm beautiful and I'm healthy. So can we move on? Now. Let's say Lizzo.
See, that stuff is very damaging because clearly you don't feel that way if you eventually started losing weight and like actively losing weight, actively going to the gym, actively eating healthier so you can lose weight. So I just feel like that is so harmful because you send that message out to young girls who see that like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be comfortable being fat too, and I'm if I want McDonald's every day, that's what I'm gonna do, bitch, because I'm gonna be fat and like just like Lizzo, and she inspiring me, and now she in the gym and losing weight. So it's like that I don't agree with. I don't agree with this mindset at all.
They, was face to face or had some kind of magical mirror with Lizzo before. It would be two mirrors for the Lizzo before. Right. one for the one today.
Yeah.
But they're looking at each other, right?
Yeah.
She needs a wide angle for her past. Now, with that in mind, how are they having this conversation? Because you know how mirrors work with the reflecting angles. You got to kind of tilt it.
Sure.
So if you want to catch more of somebody, sometimes you tilt it down.
We got it.
So how do you rationalize that? And here's the problem with these people. I don't mind that they change. I don't mind that they improve their life. I just hate that they never acknowledge what they did before and the kind of damage their movement was doing before. All this body positivity stuff, all the people who lose weight drop it right away for some new mantra. What happened to you was healthy. Why'd you need to lose the weight then? Because you wasn't healthy. We all could see it, but we lied to people. We lied to people in magazines. We lied to people in media. We lied to people when they opened their eyes. We said, close it. Enjoy them rolls. Dough rolls. Boy rolls. Everything. Body rolls. We said it's all beautiful. If it's circular, it was in.
The thing... Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, I think it's interesting. I'm happy for Lizzo. Good for her.
But I understand the thing. The thing that we're saying is that, yeah, it doesn't matter your weight as long as you're healthy. And I think that still stands. And they're right. It's just that it catches up to you. And that as long as you're healthy with your body aging, it slows down. You're okay to be big. You are. As long as you're healthy. Yeah, until you're not. And sometimes it switches overnight. It doesn't creep up. It doesn't like slowly go. It really creeps up on you and you wake up and then it's there. And sometimes you can just not wake up at all. It's really crazy. You don't see the signs, your doctor don't see the sign, and they see the sign until it's like, when they see the sign, it's too late. They see the sign on your autopsy. It's crazy.
Well, that's not true.
What is not true?
That they don't see the signs. The signs are there. You just didn't go look for it. You didn't go talk to an expert. I'm sorry. Doctors don't know much about body weight and all the stuff that relates to it. Unless you're getting blood work done, unless you're doing all these things, you can't see the cell damage, but it doesn't mean it's not happening the whole time. That's not true. It's happening.
I've seen some people go to experts. I'm telling you, experts. I'm talking about a perspective of experts. And remember, my family works in the field, right? I'm talking about they've been seeing experts. And one thing changes in your body, hormonal or whatever it is, and it flips the whole thing overnight. So you could do the blood work and everything and stuff, and then things pop off. I'm just saying.
I just strongly disagree. In my experience, people go to medical persons and they think because they work in medicine, they know everything that there is to know about dieting. They know everything there is to know about what a healthy body weight is. They know everything they need to know about what to actually look for in your blood work. They don't. They don't. Have you actually even found out what doctors traditionally do when it comes to learning about diets and stuff like that? They take like a course that's just a few days. They
I
don't know.
understand that, but usually doctors will actually tell you off the bat, you're too big. No matter what problems you have, and then when they don't find a solution, they're going to be because of your weight. They will go to that first. Doctors are known for that. Actually, that's the reason why the whole movement is based on. It's based on them being a bit big, going to the doctors and being like, I got some problems like I really have like my for example, my menstrual cycles are really painful. It's your weight. So everything is going to be your weight, even if it's not. So I disagree with what you're saying, that the doctor is like, no, everything fine. Most of the doctors, because they're not informed, will go to your weight and say like, well, you got a problem with your back. You got a problem in your back. You should lose some weight. You got a problem in your neck. Wait. You got a problem with this thing hurts your tummy. Wait. So they will go to that first. So when they do the blood work, the people that do the blood work, the doctors that don't know what's going on, or even the specialists, and I'm not going with my...
I don't know what specialist that person saw, so I'm just not going to take their word for it. I don't believe them. People tell me they went to see a doctor. That has nothing to do with what they're dealing with. Oh, I went to go see the family doctor. Okay, well, is that person a dermatologist? No, they don't have an expertise. How are they going to be able to identify it? Unless these people actually went to go speak to the people whose actual field this is, no. Most people in the medical field don't know. They don't know what a healthy body weight is actually supposed to be based off your family history. Don't mind just say your weight. I will concede. Maybe doctors just be saying that all the time. And it's possible that people don't take it seriously. But if you actually go see an expert and they do it, they find out about your diet, they find out about, you might even present healthily. And you might be like, you know what? If you keep going like this, you're probably going to have a cancer by the age of 45. This is your likelihood. There's experts for that. But doctors are not the person for that. Mm-hmm. Doctors are not actually trained for it. That's one thing we're going to disagree.
For that part,
for that part, you are right. I will say, I don't believe this stuff is overnight. You just ignore the signs. You ignore the symptoms. Because nobody who becomes fat does so overnight. Nobody who suffers from most health issues when it comes to their fatness happens overnight. What ends up happening is that they have constant gas that they ignore and they think it's a normal symptom. Or all of a sudden they're having bowel movements that's not abnormal, but it goes away for a time so they think they're better. But reality is you're accumulating all the symptoms and it's all happening. But it's not possible for you to be healthy and then you wake up the next day and all of a sudden your blood cells have all degenerated. That's not the way it works. This is a process that takes time. But that, I think, is something that we're going to disagree on.
Sure. We could agree to disagree.
Yeah, I don't believe in stuff that happens overnight. I think when you have a lifelong decisions, even young people, they'll say stuff like, well, he was healthy and then all of a sudden you got high blood pressure. No, you don't just have high blood pressure. That's stuff that's accumulated over time based off your actions. All right? It's not like you had one sugar cone at 35 and then it changed. You had a lifelong amount of decisions and your cells have been degenerating in that regards. Your blood pressure has been slowly creeping up. Different things have been happening. These are things that accumulate. But if some people feel like it's overnight, then...
Back to Lizzo.
Right.
It was to be expected. If you want to have a long journey, a long career and stuff.
They be having their sibling little back and forth, bro. Shut up. Y'all drag that on for like 10 minutes.
At some point, you have to take care of your health. This is the same thing for your health, for your body weight, for your drugs. Only the Rolling Stones are been that long and they're still, doing their thing. Half of them, or whatever. That's a different topic. You have to watch yourself. You have to watch yourself closely. The weight thing, I swear to God, the weight thing, once you hit 30, there's a slowdown.
Oh, look, no one's here saying you gotta be real thin. No one's saying you gotta have a perfect fit body.
And nobody's saying that you should get bullied for that.
No, but I think this movement is something that we should always laugh at. I think it's something that we should decry every chance we get because it is fucking stupid. Most of the people who are in it don't live a long life. And most of the people who are in it, if you could really put them through a lie detector test, I think they would all admit that they're lying.
But yeah, I agree with what they're saying in that regard. If she was saying, yeah, I'm fat, I like being fat, and I'm healthy, what about it? That's the toxic body positivity I was referring to. It wasn't like she was just saying, look, this is what my body looks like, this is who I am, take it or leave it, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about, I'm gonna still dance and live my life and have fun. It wasn't just that. She was saying some fuck shit. Like, you was not healthy. You were obese. Like, that's not a healthy weight, sorry. And that's why you ended up losing weight eventually, because it was starting to catch up to you. So, there's that. And or because you didn't like the way you look. It's one of the two. Or probably both. So, it's like everything you previously said was cap. So, you're not gonna come out and address that and be like, hey, y'all, I was lying to myself, I was lying to y'all. Don't do what I was doing. So that is very harmful, in my opinion.
That's what I truly believe. I don't even think they're deluding themselves. I don't think you can delude yourselves when you have all the effects of morbid obesity going on with you. When you gotta roll up out of bed, when fucking getting out of toilet seats a nasty experience, when getting out of cars is a difficult experience because you gotta fucking swing your ass out of there. When your clothes don't fit, you gotta constantly update things, right? No, you're not gonna convince me that you don't know that shit's fucking horrible. But it's easier to blame the world than it is yourself, in my experience. Oh, the world is the problem. I'm healthy. No, you're not. Because I've been plenty of retirement homes, and nobody's fat as you. Not a single one. But maybe y'all live a different reality. I just want to bring this video, because every time these fat activists all of a sudden change their tune, or they get healthy and they realize, oh, life is much better, like, it's not cute. It's not cute. There's nothing cute about finding out somebody you care about has got high blood pressure, diabetes, and all this other shit. It's not cute. And look, sometimes it just happens to people, but sometimes that shit is super preventable, and you just didn't want to listen. And so that's the stuff that I'm like, no. And, her being a black woman, that also is not lost on me. Because I see a lot of black women parroting this fucking bullshit.
And out of all people, especially in the States.
That's fucking cap, first off. The people that I see doing the toxic I can't even get it out. Doing the what was that? Doing the toxic body positivity. White, all right? So don't show bullshit lies. I mainly see white women, really keeping this movement strong. So please stop.
Y'all should really be careful.
Because you guys have the highest amounts of blood pressure and diabetes and early mortality due to obesity.
Just we won't talk about the weight, just the food itself. Because you could be thin and still be. I understand that reason.
If you even go to TikTok, excuse me, struggling. If you even go to TikTok right now and put in body positivity, Just scroll down a bit. I guarantee you're gonna mainly see non-black people. So fuck out of here. And look how goofy and stupid Preach look. So I don't know. I be seeing a lot of black women. That is a lie. Go on TikTok. Go on Twitter. Look at these accounts. The main people, okay, spewing this sentiments are non-black. I'm not saying there aren't any black. Obviously, there are. But look, Lizzo was one. There are black people, but I don't know why he's trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, black people, women are the face of it. And I mainly see y'all doing it. That is a lie.
What do you mean you don't love soul food?
Listen, you know what they say about soul food? They call it soul food because the only thing left is the soul.
Yes,
Because
thanks.
the body. Like even my own people, my Haitian people, I love y'all. I love me. And I love my food, but I treat it as fast food. Or I have it done by my mom because she's conscious of the amount of fat that she puts, the amount of salt that she puts, and all that. And we don't eat it every day, all day, because I can't.
I don't know a lot of black people who eat soul food every day. Like, that's some big back shit. The black people I know are not eating soul food every day. It's like special occasions. Maybe Sunday dinner at most, and that's a lot. That's pushing it if you eating that every week for Sunday dinner. But I don't know a lot of black people who keep up that tradition, to be honest. So yeah, that's more like a special occasion holiday type of thing where you eat all this soul food. That's not nothing that people eat on a regular basis. The black people I know. I don't know about the black people y'all know. in Los Angeles of California, we're not eating soul food daily or even weekly.
I treat it like when you go to a restaurant, it's fast food. It's a cheap meal. Oh, blasphemy. I can't believe you said that about my Asian food. No, not my Asian food. My Asian food.
Okay, see, he's also speaking of a different culture as well. I'm speaking of Black American culture.
Bruh. Look at the etymology of where it comes from and what it is. It is what it is. Not food from everywhere are equal. And the history of that food, the soul food, the Caribbean food, if you look at the history and where it's based on and why it's so tasteful and delightful, it's for a couple of elements.
That's it for today's video.
Interesting. I do agree with most of their points. Some of their points, so they was dragging. I stopped paying attention, child. I'm like, oh, it pop up overnight. Shut up. They get into it and start arguing. It's like, bro, move on. Let's talk about Lizzo. But yeah, I do think this can be very damaging for sure. When you are pushing that message that, oh, it's okay to be this big because I'm this morbidly obese, but I'm healthy. That is cap. If you are morbidly obese, you're not healthy. You're just not. It's just you might have time on your side, like Preach said. If you're in your 20s, you may be able to get away with it, and it might not have done enough damage on your body yet for you to notice it. But it does not mean that it's healthy. It just means that you're lucky because you have time on your side and you're younger. As you get older, your body gonna be like, bitch, I can't keep doing this. You are putting me to work every day. Goddamn, kidneys and shit go start breaking down. You can't keep that up for too long. So that's just a fact. People don't want to accept that. That's on them. But like Abba said, you don't see, obese people in the nursing homes and old people walking and shit. They don't be obese because the obese people have passed. They don't make it to be older. So there's that. But anyway, interesting video. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.